Good to go. Let me make sure everything's good on Twitches and then we'll get straight into it. I have a bunch of weekly stuff I forgot to do this week, so trying to get as much of that done as we can. Yeah, and other than that, I would like to start working more on my Soldier 11. I'm feeling she's getting into a better spot, but I just need to fix her disk drive. However, I did watch a video that kind of discussed how you build characters. I've learned it's actually a lot easier than I thought it was. It's just on all your disk drives, you basically want crit chance, crit damage, and then some form of attack boost, whether it be flat or percentage. I'm sure percent. Okay. Yeah. I need to improve Soldier 11's W engine. I need to two of our disk drives just need to be completely replaced. I have temporary ones in place, but they aren't going to last very long. Membership 1 day remaining, so I'll have to refresh that tomorrow. All right. Definitely worth the price, so I'm gonna make sure I actually. All right, I played late last night, so my energy's not completely back. But that's okay. It happens. I'll see what I can cobble together here. I think I have the weekly materials to get Soldier 11's F skill if I can get a hold of the actual like boss materials from the HIA club. Rest of them, but we'll see. I really want to get some more work into her W engine. I'm also very low on Denny, so I need to be careful with that. I want to actually put my week. Probably it'd be smart to do either Miyabi or Asaba, but I don't know. With me having that 1 star on that one mission of a Deadly Assault, I kind of want to work on the other characters that actually need to get that finished. Because I need to get either at least 2 stars on both of the other ones to get the 5 for the battle pass. And then one of them is probably going to have to get a 3rd star just for that. But I think my Ellen team is most likely going to be the one that's going to get the 3rd star. I feel like that team is the best put together, at least. Get some ice for the next 3 days, or for the next couple days, so that way I can actually get some more potential levels onto Ellen in the mail. Internet expiration notice. Right. Yep. That's okay. I will refresh that when I have the means to do so. I have to be a little bit careful. I'm quite running. I'm running low on money. Hey, welcome in, Batra. How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know why I keep claiming my daily tasks. I literally can't get anything out of them. Oh well. It is what it is. It's kind of a habit at this point.
Only the brave will win.
Weird. On those that used to not show you whenever you would or that you needed to clean things when you wouldn't get anything out of it, but now they just kind of changed it so it always shows, so a little annoying. Okay, so I have enough dancer legs to get her her E skill. If I want her F skill though, I'm gonna need like 2 more. So that could actually be an angle to take today. Do 2 dancer legs and then maybe a hand for Ellen. Ellen just needs her F skill. And I don't even need the hand for Ellen, but Lycan maybe could use it. No, Lycan would need dancer legs, so I guess just 3 dancer legs this week, because that seems to be all that it wants me to get. Hey, how you doing, man? Sorry, I'm going through my account and seeing where I need to work today, so I'm gonna be rambling a little bit. Okay. Oh, can I already finish this? Nope, not quite, but that's at least much better than it was. And this needs to be fire damage, and this is temporarily attack. This could work for the time being. You're good. I'm about to do Zenless too. Oh, nice. Hope it goes well for you today. But yeah, I need to do my weekly stuff like my Hollow Zero and I figure I'll watch you play at the same game as I'm playing. Well, hey, I appreciate it. I hope it adds a little bit of introspective of how we play this game differently, and yeah. Anyways, this attack one will work temporarily. I need to get a fire damage, though, for this 5 drive, so... Hooray, more trying to get the specific drives I'm looking for out of the, out of Bardic. But yeah. It's always been something that interests me, is the different ways that people go about this, like how they spend their energy and what they do with their time and stuff. Right, data bounty. Ooh, today's last day. Crap. Okay, I think I have to put it towards Denny's. Like, I'm in a spot where I kind of need to finish out all the Denny's, and I forgot to claim this stuff as well. Yeah, as much as I was hoping to save it for, like, chips or, like, any of the other materials, I think right now just the money is what I need. Yeah, this has probably been sitting here for a few days. There we go. Alright. Big club. And I might even take the 80 energy coffee just to get some more champion arena runs in so I can kind of start getting more skills. I gotta take the Denny's. As much as I would like to not have to, I just don't have the resources without them. Oh, I've been doing nothing but just my dailies and not doing anything with my energy, so I figure today is the day to use my energy to work on Lycan. Yeah. I mean, banking your energy is a very good strategy. I would just be careful, though, like, since they're running the event of daily or double drops, I would have made sure that I actually, or you actually did that. But there's nothing wrong with, like, logging in, getting your copy for your double drop, doing one set of cards, and just calling it a day. Since it'll bank the rest of your energy. I would just trying, if you're gonna, especially since I think you were interested in buying that, the ticket that needs you to sign in every day, I would just start getting in the habit of logging in, doing your daily, drop rate ticket, and then, logging out, basically. It's at least where I would start, because there's no reason to not at least take the doubled rewards if they're just gonna give them to you. Even though I'm not going to be taking my double drop rate today, I'm just going to be taking the extra energy coffee. It's because I want to do things that the coffee doesn't actually affect, so. But yeah, Lycan's really good to work on. Funny enough, that's pretty much where I'm at, too. I need to work on my Soldier 11, my Ellen, and my Lycan. Like, funny, I think it's just the letter skills that need to be upgraded on him, though. Like, I know that the thing will beg to differ, but yeah. When Lycan charges his basic attack to completion, the deals increased days. Yep. I'm at 60 searches until S rank for the W engine. Alright. I hope you get something good out of it. I was hoping for a Maelstrom Shrine, but, you know, the more I think about it, like, getting Soldier's W engine here isn't too bad. Because that means I can focus on building her up to not have to deal with sacrifice. Alright. I need the robot material for her, and then what? Okay, I know what those. Unfortunately, I won't have the energy to get all of them unless I start popping batteries, but I can do that on my own time before tomorrow's stream. Yeah, the only goal here is by the time the stream incentive is over, I want to get the seasonal task here for the 5 stars at least in Deadly Assault. And then, like I said, I want to get 3 also in one of them, so that way I can get all the Polychrome rewards for the next patch. Coffee. I have coffee in real life too. Belle could be as addicted as I am.
Coffee to jumpstart your day.
Yeah, so this would only work on one card. Since I'm not doing cards with the rest of my energy, I'm just going to take the extra energy. Funny enough, I think 80 is enough to do 2 expert challenges. I know it's 60 for the routine cleanup, the one that gives you disk drives, which is a little annoying. It would leave you in just a weird spot when it comes to energy, but still. I'm working with 2 ether batteries, 744 backup batteries, and 640 energy. That should be enough to get Lycan decently leveled up. Oh, absolutely. Like, not even the ether, counting the ether batteries, like, that 744 backup should get you pretty far in, like, any character. I'm only at 204, but I also have 36 ether batteries. Yeah, the only reason I only have 204 battery backup is because of the fact that I always get on and spend mine. Oh, 640 energy. That means that you've been actually logging on and grabbing your coffee each day and just letting it stack up. Okay, that's actually not a bad idea either. I just realized I need to... Yeah. We'll use Asaba to clear this out, and he doesn't have a lot of stuff going for him right now. Target's under attribute anomaly. Yeah, I forgot that I need to actually improve my Asaba for specifically getting these materials for Soldier 11. I might do one run of the other boss that he needs to get another letter skill here. And then this new W engine that came out with the event, I think is just way better than anything else in the game for him currently, so make sure you're doing that event, and I would say put this on your Asaba if you haven't already picked someone out for it, Patra. I mean, to be fair, fire characters also apply a lot of attribute anomaly, so you can also make it work with Soldier 11 or like one of your fire attacker or whatever. There's a lot of people it can work on if you go for specific teams, basically, is what I'm trying to spit out.
Need something? Go ask
We'll do the one. I would rather like get everything that I need for like the characters I'm trying to work on, but I think he needs this a little too much here. Besides, I can use my Miyabi to get the material here, then move over. I mean, I don't even have to use... I could try sending this Miyabi team into, what you call it, into, the boss I'm trying to work on here. I don't have to use Shock, I just want to use it because I thought it would be nice to use what it's weak against. I could do that team I did for the thing where it's like, Seth, Rina, Miyabi. You know, I guess I should. I'm already committed to this, though, so I'm not going to back out, but... Today's plan is getting a bunch of upgrade materials for the relic drives and skill upgrades and talent upgrades. Yep. Sounds about right. Fuck English. I get that, buddy. Don't worry.
I'll make it painless.
Just one of those things where I'm already at like 50. Yeah. I mean, you only, if you're not doing Deadly Assault like I am, you only need to get your characters to level 55. That's why I used to use that as like a cutoff point. But that's as high as everything in the general game goes, except for very specific content. I'm not ready to upgrade myself further for the proxy level. Oh, okay. I want to be insured when I am ready. Alright, fair enough. That's a very good idea to have. Make sure that you're actually ready for the content before you try taking it on. I probably rushed content a little too much on my end, personally, so I don't blame you. But I kind of blame it on Ellen needing me to rush content to get all of her stuff working. Hoping that Sakaku's damage buff would still be up for that.
Here we go! My blade is already.
There we go. Alright. Yeah, no, I wanted to take my time and make sure my team were built up, but once I got to the necessary, or the need for dancer legs, I'm kind of like, okay, I just have to push story at this point. Like, I need to get these letter skills for my characters, and I need to get this boss unlocked. Yeah. I mean, you don't have to do that anymore, because I think starting with Pompeii, like, all of the bosses for those quests were just unlocked defaultly instead of having to fight them first. Story.
Ask my colleagues.
Which is a good change. Means people don't have to rush their story so much, and if they don't care about spoilers, they can take their time to build up their account before doing all the story.
Is it time to clock
That
out?
said, though, doing story is still a really good way to build up your account.
Need something? Go ask my colleagues.
This maybe what I do,
Standing by.
but
Is it
Ready for combat.
Seth, there he is.
To what do I stand? This is the path
Ew.
I follow.
This team technically works. I'll keep the Electro Boo because he should work. I think he applies shock buildup, which I kind of need. Bang Boo, yet, but Flicks more anomaly buildup. Right now I have 9 characters to 50. Lycan, Bernice, Sasaba, Rena, Jane, Ambi, Nicole, Lucy, and Seth. Alright. That's actually a pretty good setup. You got a couple team comps there that you can run. So yeah. Make sure that their disk drives and everything are good to go. Ambi, Nicole can go with everything. Seth and Jane is just a team. Lycan's just a really good stunner. Yeah, you got a lot of different angles you can take with those. And of course, as you get more characters built up, you'll get even more team options building off of them.
It's not over yet. My blade is already sheathed. No time to lose.
I need more characters, so hopefully I can get the engines for early so I can get the new characters next update. Yeah. Here's hoping. I'm rooting for you, buddy. There's remaining characters from standard, yeah. I still need to get Kaleda. I'm still kind of sad that I haven't been able to get her yet.
There's no time to lose. It's over.
Nope. I thought the game stop block there for a second. It was just it freaking out because it didn't expect me to do a change there. I didn't get Grace or Kaleda. I didn't have an either. And I just kind of find it a little awkward that it's those two specific characters that I'm missing from base pool.
No room for mercy.
Like, it's specifically the two characters from Bellabog Industries. One Grace and one waifu. Yeah, couldn't spit that out. Yeah, no, I really wanted to Kaleda, just no such luck. Even with the amount of, like, S ranks I have in this game. But here's hoping that, here's the thing, I would say, like, here's hoping I can just keep pulling the stable channel and eventually get her. but I want to save up currently for the Juyan rerun. I guess for the rest of this patch, I could just save up for the Astral Yao patch once I know who's if it's gonna be a rerun afterwards or not. Ugh. Petra, I need your wisdom. Do I send it to try and get Kaleda, or do I hold on to potentially getting Juyan later if they do reruns? Because I have enough for a 10 pull right now, and I have just an extra reel in my account. I could just send it. Seeing these characters. The current S rank search. I'm at 73 searches until I get a guaranteed S. And then both of these are at 90, so I really want... There's a chance that I just do it. Well, this is a tough one, but you still got time to save, but like... I mean, to be fair, I have, what? There's 22 days left in this banner alone, and I don't even know if the Juyan banner rerun is actually just a rumor or if it's actually going to be a real thing. So there's a chance that I could just be saving for nothing. And at that point, like, it would just go into the base pool anyways, so I think I just send it. Yeah. Druko Bigger go home. Alright, we're just sending it. Probably not going to get it here, but I will start saving up to try and get it. An A-ring. Oh, 2 A-rings. Okay. What is it? An Ambi and hey. Oh, actually, Ambi wasn't finished. Alright. You know what? No. Yeah, that's better than nothing. Not only is that better than nothing, I'm using Nicole's signature on her, and I needed another Ambi to finish my Ambi out, so...
We fighting?
You know what? I'll take that as a good sign. And hey, it was a stun character. That must mean that my S rank's going to be another stun character, right? Hopefully. Hopefully not another Lycan. I don't need one. But there we go. So now I have Cinema 6 for Ambi. Nicole gets what? I need to level up her W engine really badly. Dealing ether damage during EX special attack, chain attack, or ultimate increases all squad members' damage against the target by 15, 17, 5. Increases the enemy equipper's energy regen. Alright. This actually got way better once they made it so everyone had individual ults, so... Yep. Nice. I will gladly take that, because that just makes, that just makes her EX even better. Yeah. So I will actually gladly take that. That's probably one of the better things, or better ways it could have gone, at least. Do this just to give her some extra attack and energy. I have a ton of white materials. We'll see if I can actually show it. Okay, I had a ton of these white EXP materials because I just trashed a bunch of extra W engines. Because I was actually almost getting full on just B ranks because of how many I pull for. But yeah, cool. I will gladly take that.
Nothing to fear. The cunning hairs are here. Ready for handmade Rena. Ready and waiting.
7:15. So I need to do this 2 more times, basically. Alright.
Awaiting further instructions.
Going. Well, needs this material, by the way. Because I know specifically Soldier, because that's what I'm working on. Rena, okay. Anton, fair enough. Anton, I'm probably never going to put more into. Grace, if I ever get her, I can actually build her up, which she seems like she's going to be fun. And then Rena, who I really don't care about. Yeah, no, alright. I guess I'm just sending it to try and get the, to get Kaleda. Yeah. hold this because the boss is about to spawn. Also, I really like to do 10 pulls on stream, so I'm not mad about getting to actually do an extra one here.
My blade is already. Go now, child. Unstoppable.
Nope. Be careful. Ah. Nope. That's things about to wear off.
There's no time to lose.
There we go.
Exactly what I was looking for. Weakling.
Oh, I need to actually just ult with Rina. I need to get used to the fact that I can just ult to activate her, her passive.
No room for mercy.
I don't know, my brain is still not ready to accept that just ult, tagging a character in just to ult is still like a viable option. Because, you know, I'm so used to, I'll say Asaba is way better as electric DPS as Anton. Yeah. Anton is literally one of the worst DPSs in the game right now. Like, yeah, it's not hard to be a better electric DPS when the bar was so low.
My blade is already.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? I'm so used to ults being like something sacred that I need to get into the habit of just tagging characters in and ulting because I can. Like, usually I would use, Sakaku's just holding her EX to activate her damage boost, but I need to start ulting for it because it does the same thing and gives a bigger damage boost, maybe? I don't know. Yeah. Same with Lycan, like, I tend to hold on to his ult a little too much because of the fact that I'm like, oh, I need to hold that on to that for Ellen. No, I do not. Matter of fact, the opposite. I need to send it with these characters so that way they actually can make use of it. Yeah. Asaba is way better, and he's a lot of fun, actually. He's a lot more fun than I thought it would be. Because I thought it was going to be some complex thing where, like, you're going to have to keep track of what attacks we're doing and things. No, it's just a simple loop that you do with holding the attack button. Basically, every time Anton returns to neutral, you need to just hold the attack button to set it back up.
It's over.
And that's what really threw me off. Like Asaba sounds way more intimidating than he actually is. And it's kind of the problem that I kind of have with this game of, they make these characters sound way more intimidating than they actually should be. And that's something I wish they could work on, just, like, because Miyabi has, like, an absolute fucking novel for her passive. Even though that, like, part of it isn't just even relevant information for the most part. Plus, his gameplay is more fun. Absolutely. He's probably one of the most engaging playstyles in this game, honestly. Like, I have to say, like, he actually does a lot more during his gameplay than just most where you tend to just mash the attack button. Like, I know, yes, the gameplay is more than just that, but it tends to just kind of boil down to that for a lot of characters. Like, Miyabi seems like she's doing a bunch of flashy stuff, and you may be thinking, like, oh, it must be very difficult to pull that off. No, it isn't. It's just, I am just mashing the attack button until a time to EX pops up, or a time to actually hold the attack button to get her her charge off. That's it. That's all I'm doing.
We fighting? Erratic.
I really wish it was more complicated than that, because it doesn't sound great to say, like, yeah, I'm just mashing the button, but that's kind of all I'm doing. Yeah, so the fact that Anton, or, well, not Anton, Asaba doesn't get away with just mashing the button and you need to actually, like, cycle through things is kind of what makes him more engaging just by default. Honestly. Got another person trying to sign up for the ban list. This is someone like someone's fully made account. I feel so bad. But no, you're a bot. Go away. Yeah, someone had like a banner and a profile picture and everything, and I mean, granted, it's usually 9 times out of 10 what happened is they tried to buy like view bots or whatever and got their account stolen because of it, but that's still someone's account that they've put a lot of time and effort into. Like, what else am I supposed to do? They've already made it, like, it's just a bot. Like, can't really, like, not ban them. But, I don't know, it always is one of those dilemmas when someone has a built-up account. Like, if it's a fresh account that someone made to try and push a scam, like, whatever. Doesn't matter. But no, it's always the built-up accounts that are always like, oh, I feel so sorry for them, but they kind of did this to themselves. Also, side note, I've been working on my own game, and something I've been working on is, like, shaders and stuff. Seeing the lighting on Miyabi's face here is actually, like, really, really nice. It has nothing to do with Zenless or the stream or anything. I just wanted to say that, because I'm looking at it and it looks real good. Alright. Back to what I was doing. I need to farm a couple dancer legs, and I need to I also need to do Lost Void for this week, I think. I don't know, I didn't do a lot of Lost Void runs, so I don't remember if I did one this week or not. Luckily it's only one. It's not like Withering Garden where I have to go push myself through it twice. We'll check this one first though. Bounty Commission. Bounty Commissions are all claimed. Okay, so never mind. Those are all done. But I do remember that these aren't. Yep. You're left. Alright.
Wanna...
Need
Nothing to standing.
Come on.
Good.
You.
It's ours.
And you in point.
Come on.
Ready for one standing.
I shall.
You.
Eradicate all evil.
Actually, I haven't tried doing Dancer with this yet, so let's see how this turns out, actually. I mean, Miyabi has actually a lot of AoE on her attacks, so I don't imagine it's going to be too hard to get both of them down. But also, unlike Jane and, well, I have Seth here with me, so if I need to, I can use it to kind of stagger the Dancer. But Miyabi does a lot of quick hits, so she doesn't have as much stagger on her attack. Unless I use some of her stacks to use one of the lesser versions of her charge, which I really don't want to. Oh well. If ever I get Zhu Yan, I'm going to start using her for this, so... Yes, and done for longer.
It's over.
There we go. I need to add Seth back in to get his shield back here.
No time to lose.
Oh. I went to do the charge and I couldn't get it off in time. Okay, maybe this fight isn't good for Miyabi. He doesn't have enough time to just sit there and charge like other characters. Or other fights, I should say.
Back up, dear. Surrender now.
Oh, I got stunned.
Say goodbye to ideas.
Right,
Victory.
there we go. Just hold.
Only option.
Oh, they're both my simplex.
Stay focused. My blade is already sheathed. There's no time to lose.
Alright, we're good. That could have been way better, but I'll take it.
Say goodbye to ideas.
There we go. Alright, cool. Actually kind of nice finding Yusarina, even if I still do think she's just worse Nicole. But cool. There we go. Oh, hey, Rena actually got the thumbs up here. Damn. Exactly 2 minutes. Isn't that enough to get my my stuff? This might still be the lower level version. I really don't. I mean, I should care about the higher tier rewards now that I think about it. But I do the low level one just to get all my weekly quests done and then worry about the higher level ones later. Yep. No one eliminated under 4 minutes. So now I just gotta do the other two. And that's a big influx of Denny's as well. Okay. Try this at max level. Hopefully Miyabi's ready for this. I need to get more used to using Seth's perfect assist here. So I should actually take the Resina that gives me perfect assist stuff.
You cannot stop. I see it.
Oh, yep, this thing is much slower.
I'm unstoppable. My blade is already.
My turn.
No time to lose.
Okay.
It's over. Go now, giant. You should move.
Break, ow. Shield fell off. Okay, here we go, Rip.
I see it. Wasn't too bad. My blade is already sheathed.
Oh, okay. Thanks, game. Went for a quick assist. I didn't even know a quick assist like that would fail.
Step away.
Okay.
I'll prove myself.
There's no time to lose.
There we go. Nice. That was really bad, but whatever.
Stay focused. Don't get hit.
Damn it.
Weakling.
Let's allow that. Yeah, no, I didn't know a quick assist like that could fail. Like, he went for it, but just didn't block anything.
You may remain silent.
There we go, we're right. I got them both in here.
Swift and decisive. Evade. Again. Don't be afraid. It won't hurt. I see it.
throws them both.
You cannot escape. Weakling.
Got a little bit more. I'm gonna push this and we're good. There we go. Okay. Alright, max level. She definitely needs some more damage somewhere. I also need to get better at switching through my team. But hey, still an S rank. It's nice, nice. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm dropping that back down. Now I see why I struggle with Deadly Assault so much. If I'm so used to fighting the lower level bosses that I guess I'm just not prepared for the higher level ones like I thought I was. Still. Pass skip. See.
Eradicate all.
Or
Awaiting
anyone.
further instructions.
No, she needed... Okay, so now I'm up to 4, which means I can get 1 more. Fortunately, I'll have to do even more for Lycan, but that's okay. Since this resets tomorrow, I should have enough to get the rest that I need for Lycan next week.
I shall follow your orders.
By next week, I mean tomorrow. Check that. Okay. Ah. Website loads slowly. Ooh. Okay. There we go. They're 210 polychromes. Just from streaming. I love free rewards. Already puts me up to 700. Alright. Another 900 and I get another 10 pull. I could get that if I could just get my team ready for Deadly. Right. More time. Hopefully this one was a little bit cleaner than the last one. It was still an S rank, but I feel like it was very sloppy.
It's over. Press forward.
Idiot. Switching into Reno when I go for my charge flash instead of just instantly going for it. Because I could be getting a lot more damage out of this.
You're under arrest.
Say goodbye to our guests. No time to rest. It's over.
There we go. That's better.
I see it.
They're doing this.
Go now, child. My blade is already sheathed.
Prepare.
Let's see if I don't think Set Soul actually gives yeah, it doesn't give the buff like I'd want it to.
It's over.
Oh, okay. Alright. To get out of this, I'll actually, I'll just ult with Rena to get her buff out.
You may remain silent.
I won't have to, because this chain attack will also bring out the bang boost, so I actually get the buff still.
Swift and decisive. Purging slash. Again.
You're under arrest.
The second path has begun. I see it.
Weakling. No room for mercy.
Damn it. Oh, I hate the lack of not being able to stagger things. Or the lack of being able to stagger things, whatever.
Kindly fall into despair.
There's no time to lose. My blade is already sheathed. Press forward. Weakling.
You asked for it.
Damn it, just die!
Swear on my blade. Go now, Johnny. I see it.
Here we go. Jeez. Ugh. They rest once and then I almost got they almost rest another 3 times, damn. Oh, I just couldn't get that fight to close out. Oh, alright, whatever. Got it. Just goes to show that that boss can go extremely wrong. That's why I tend to, when I just need the materials, that's why I drop the level. Reducing the level reduces the amount of HP, which stops things from that, like, happening. There. 10 pull, because why not? Gonna be an A rank, but at least it'll feel better, that make me feel better that I got something. Oh, 3 A ranks, alright. No, not the, like, 5 or 6 A ranks I got that one time, but you know what? We'll still take it. And it's all things I had. Awesome. Okay, there we go, we're good. Oh, cool.
We fighting? This is the path I follow. Ready and waiting.
Now, all I have to do is get, one, a lot more Denny's, and I also need to get the 30 materials it's gonna take to actually get her, skill leveled up here. Kind of hoping to do more in the terms of the Infernal Metal, but I don't think I even have enough disk drive. Or not disk drives, but discs to even try and get what I'm looking for here. Yep, I'm out of coupons. I don't think I even have the stuff to take the Bardic Needle to even try and get it. I have 8. That would be nowhere close to near enough. Even if I were to try and craft more, I don't think I'd get enough out of it. Yeah, I could get another 12. That would not be nearly enough. Things like I want these like specific disk drives, but I don't want to have to keep spending tuning calibrators on them. That gets incredibly expensive. Like even if I want just one from here, like 2,000. I think I've bought like maybe 2 in my entire time trying to do this. Not like the Hamster Cage Pass, which is also 2,000, but you also only need a finite amount of them.
We fighting?
Like I need 5 per character,
This
and
is the path I follow.
already sitting on over 10 of them. Although that said, I should start hamster caging some of the characters I use more. Like I said, maybe Maybe and Ellen are on that list, along with probably Jane. Soldier 11, Lycan. Yeah, those characters that are like I use pretty much all the time, like deserve the first few hamster pages. Yeah. Saku series of strikes, and he's in front of her and falls up with the fly, dealing ice damage. On activating the stake, Sukaku enters mask state, increasing her crit rate by 15% for 15 seconds. Being the skill, all squad members gain 10 energy. Next character is switching gets an additional 20. I mean, it's cool she gets crit rate, but it also doesn't change the fact that this is a support character who's probably going to get instantly tagged out anyways. Funny enough, even her ult has like instant tag out properties, so why would you stay in this to make use of that crit rate? A character that doesn't really build much crit anyways. Oh, that was defense. Whoops. I was supposed to put an attack one in there. I thought it was attack. I guess I keep forgetting that I'm not nearly as ready when it comes to these disk drives as I think I am. But still, more of an attack boost. Vortex, this attack increase is doubled, so it's like, what, 40% of her attack? Up to a maximum of 1,000? I don't know how to do the math on that one, though. How much attack I would actually need to get the most out of that, but still.
I shall.
Oh, no, not right. Not that one. Different maid. There we go, Shark maid.
Time for some tail care.
Oh, I don't have enough Denny's, that's why I didn't finish it. Really not get a better Woodpecker Electro for this? I think this one's like really, really good if I remember correctly. Yeah, crit rate, crit damage. I would need one with crit rate, crit damage, and attack to better it, and it'd have to be S rank. That's why I still have A rank in her one slot. Now I remember correctly. Okay.
Touch my tail, and now.
Yeah. I'm gonna reset this one and actually put the Kaku in here. Guess I should at least see what I can get out of this. Okay. Perfect dodge or perfect assist. Squad members increased attack and crit damage by 10. Yeah, I still think that's the best one.
Only the brave will.
I'm at your disposal.
Like in Kaku,
I shall.
Ellen,
Time for some tail care.
Arcboo. Now that I know better what's going on here, let's see if I can actually get any better score here.
Incoming threat. Amateurs.
Help is here.
Amateurs. Not bad.
Okay, hold on. I'm taking way too much damage. I'll try this again. I know one of the big problems was that I lost my Lycan near the end of this last time.
Help is here.
Okay, I'd like to stop getting chain locked.
Troublesome.
Switch out.
My turn now. Troublesome.
I need to stop taking so much damage. Holy shit, I'm just... Every single dodge I'm missing. I can do this. I know I can do this. Okay. Got this. I think Lycan might need more attack.
Look at me.
Yes, master.
Don't look at me. I knew this wouldn't be easy.
I also need to find just a better Bangbu for this.
Get back.
There we go.
This power. Amateurs. Be gone.
How about this?
Got this.
Fire wheel.
Don't look at me.
There we go.
Thank you for your patience.
I think I still have Sakaka's attack list.
Take this.
Here to assist.
There we go.
Just
Good.
don't blink. Get lost.
Here to serve.
The perfect spot.
I don't have enough time.
This is sharp.
I've done everything I can, but I just don't have enough DPS. I'm incredibly close, though.
Out of the way.
Yep. I'm like only 1,000 off. Damn it. So close. No, I was actually a little bit more off. It's like 3,000. Oh, damn it. Like, that felt better, but it's just... so hard to get these extra stars. I need to somehow get, like, a second star on it, or... One of these needs 2 stars and the other needs 3, basically. I have any hope of getting all the polychromes out of this. The problem is, like, no matter how much I improve these teams, like, it won't give me enough score. Like, is something wrong? Like, damage bonus, crit damage, yeah, that's supposed to be, that's right. Heck, I guess I could have better crit stuff. This doesn't have crit rate or well, it has crit damage. It needs crit rate, though. It's crit rate and damage and attack, so this is perfect. But also, it's not leveled up all the way, so it could probably be a little bit better. This is mostly defense. This one really needs to be replaced with something with crit rate, crit damage, and attack. One thing I did notice is if I go to my Lycan, I don't have enough damage outgoing on. So this needs to be replaced. Matter of fact, like pretty much all of his stuff needs to be replaced. And even run on him. Or suggest nope. Oh, ice damage bonus impacting crit rate of all things. Okay. A little bizarre, but whatever. W engine could be upgraded. All of his skills could be upgraded. Okay. Does that make that a difference? Days multiplier, harsh days multiplier would be from 176 to 182. Okay, so maybe actually would have a huge difference. Like, especially since I try and always go for the charged version. Charge days go to like another 0.6% days. Yeah, okay. Oh, and it would also do 80%, or well, 70% currently, but almost 80% more days just for charging it, so... Yeah, I think I just need to... Like, it needs to get his stuff sorted out. Attack is probably good enough for the time being, but I need to get crit rate. Yeah. Kaku probably could have better stuff as well. I know I have a defense thing on her when she needs to have, like, basically all attack. My Nicole not only boosted my damage for Asaba, but shredded so much HP from one boss. Nice, that's good to hear. Yeah. She's a really great support, like, and it doesn't seem like it until you, like, start reading into what she does, and you realize, like, yeah, she's actually really, really good. Oh, okay, so it's all supposed to be percentage attack. Yeah, alright. So Skako could get more attack. That would give Ellen more damage. Speed things. I think just purely what it's coming down to at this point is I just need to upgrade my W engines. Like, W engines and disk drives are basically what it's coming down to, like, repeatedly. Not getting enough out of both of them. But yeah. I mean, this is my Nicole here. As you can see, I've just spent a ton of time leveling up her disk drives, as they're all level 0. And she still does a ton of damage, even still. Or, well, not that damage herself, but the fact that she just shreds, 38% of a target's defense for 3.5 seconds. And it's incredibly easy to keep her debuff up, just gives her a ton of utility. Well, I thought about running this with my Ellen team, but I still think Sakaku's damage buff does more for Ellen. But yeah, Shred's 38% defense. Even better if you get her up to F tier, which is 40% defense. It's funny, it's kind of probably... I don't want to make a definitive things, but as far as the game is concerned, Nicole is probably the best support in the game right now. Just because of that fact that she shreds 40% of defense. And once you activate an EX, you can just start using her basic attack to keep that debuff up. You don't have to keep going for EXs. It's not like Rena, who needs her EX to get... Or, well, she doesn't need her EX to get her buff. But her buff lasts so much less time. And even then, it's only up to 30% pen if you build her correctly. Whereas Nicole just gets to do that for free, and it doesn't matter what you build on her. To mention, like, I've said that Rena is just worse than Nicole, and it really kind of is. Because Rena's maximum buff is 30% pen, whereas Nicole basically gives 40% pen because of how pen and defense reductions work. Yeah, so just really, really good.
Ready for
Starlight, come on, let's go. I have
good day, Proxy. Is it work time?
Starlight, it's time to shine.
Oh, bird. Oh, right, I cleared this out, so now I have Ambi's card here. So the only one I'm missing is Seth, I think. Only because Seth was added later. Okay. Everyone else's is good to go. And I don't like how they changed the order of the... Wait, do they change the order of the colored and the uncolored? No, they don't. Yeah, always. First got it. Yeah, no, Seth is the only A rank that I need more on, but yeah. Yeah, Nicole is probably... I don't want to make definitive judgments when I know I'm not good at this game, but I think Nicole is probably the best, at least on a number standpoint. Seth. Enemy with basic attack. Additional damage equal to Thunder of his attack. Oh, okay. Kind of cool. Extra attack on Seth, because why not? I think that only just increases the amount of shield he gives, though. It doesn't actually do anything else. What's the point of holding this? It doesn't... I don't really think it has a point, unless it's just different damage numbers, but that's not why you use this. Yeah, no, it only is just it does more damage, even though the reason you're using it is to get the resolve to actually go into to this here. So that way you can give the shield of resolve to one of your anomaly characters to make use of the extra 95 to 100 anomaly proficiency this gives for some reason. Yeah. Oh, I see. You would want to use his ult because it gives you 75% resolve, meaning you can immediately go into Lightning Strike Electrified. Got it. That kind of sucks. Well, yeah, your best bet to get his stuff off is to actually get a quick or not a quick assist, a perfect assist while someone's in the field, and just have him block something. Because then he'll immediately go into the move that actually lets you put it on someone else. Only an hour? Okay. my team gets better, I just get through this content faster and faster. I guess that's kind of possibly because I expected to have to do Hollow Zero today and didn't actually need to do it. Dog's trying to get in, or my mom's dog is trying to get in my room again. Okay. What else? I guess we'll keep working on the new event that just came out. Especially if I'm gonna have that W engine equipped to Asaba. I want to actually get something out of it. Also, more polychromes to throw at more chances for Kaleda, or, well, more chances to not get Kaleda, basically. Your deployment, I'm just dumping it all into Miyabi, because Yanagi seems cool, but, like, Miyabi's usually the one I end up having out the entire time, so... Yeah, alright. Oh, hey, it's gonna be my first time running Asaba in a team with actual, anomaly characters instead of just sticking him on a team with stun. You will always be rolling the dice if you get the right character or not, yeah. And I mean, there is some fun to it. Like, it's not like if I get Kaleda, it's the end of, or if I don't get Kaleda, it's the end of the world. It's not like Genshin where, like, I need very specific characters to make other characters work. Like, there's always some other team comp you can run in this game, it feels like. But maybe that's just because I don't know Genshin team building as well as, like, say, you do. Yeah, there's, like, a ton I can make. Yet that you will have to update it soon. Oh, Genshin, yeah. I know.
Hey, look who it is! Proxy! No wonder Chief said time to
Yeah, the
bring
update is
out
coming up
real
real soon.
Melody.
Alright.
It was clearly about you.
I mean, hey, I like to pre-update my Zen list, so maybe you can do it with Genshin as well. We'll have to see. I'd rather do the pre-update if I can. If Miyabi's choice of words is unique as ever.
Chief Miyabi's choice of words is as unique
Pretty
as
sure
ever.
can. Yep.
You came at just the right time. There's something I want to look into.
Check. I will. I'll check tonight. I might even do some off stream grinding so that way I can get some better disk drives with my batteries instead of just sitting here popping them and not really saying much.
So pumped up. Are you really the
That said, though,
Asaba
because I got some Christmas money recently, I've also got a couple new games. I'll probably end up playing those instead, honestly.
Oh, come on, Proxy. Are you having some misconceptions about me?
No, not at all.
I admit I might get someone else to cover the easier stuff, but for a crucial mission like
Yeah.
this, there's no way I can stay out of it as the scout of Section 6. Of course, the moment I saw you, I knew today I might
I know
be
that
able to
feeling.
finish
I'm
work
still
on
on Final
time.
Fantasy 15 playing that, yeah. Well, I bought SpongeBob and the Cosmic Shake, and then I got more money from a Steam gift card yesterday, so I bought a couple more games, and now I have to play all those too. I bought Vampire Hunters, I bought Atlas, or however you pronounce it, that one, like, MMO game that recently came out. And then, Mega Man X Drive Offline, which I thought was pretty interesting. It's another game kind of like Zenless, where it's like a gacha game. But this is like, the game got shut down, so what they did is they took all the content and made like an offline version for people to play, so. That there is now being, that game there is now being preserved. Oh yeah, X Drive Offline. Yep. Honestly, when it comes down to it, like, if you gotta preserve a gacha game or a game of that, like, caliber, I think that's really one of the best ways to do it, is just to take all the content that's already in the game and just let people have an offline version. I mean, let's be honest, like, even these MiHoYo games are, I mean, it's probably going to be a long time before this happens. But there is the inevitable chance one day that they have to shut down. And honestly, I would pay for a offline version of Zenless to keep playing it. Like, If that's what it would come down to, like, I'd gladly take that over the game just being gone.
Alright, let's get down to it. In a previous investigation, I found quite a few ethereals gathering around the base.
They did sunset a couple games in their past, but their oldest Honkai Impact... Honkai Impact 3rd is still going. But is it, like, still going, like it's still getting new content, or are they just keeping the wheels running and the servers going? It's what I'm wondering. No, they keep getting new update. Okay. Alright, well, maybe that I don't have to worry about this shutting down, because I keep seeing these doom and gloom posts. They recently added new characters. Oh, okay, cool. But yeah, I keep seeing these doom and gloom posts about Zenless, about how, oh, it's not as big as Genshin, it's doomed, whatever. So it does always worry me, even though I know that this game's popular enough to just keep going.
They're all pretty alert. Once you take out a couple, the rest run off, but they'll soon come back around.
I mean, even with how much I love this game, like, I would feel absolutely awful if I were to learn it was getting shut down or whatever. So, like, just the idea that they could eventually just release an offline version of this, like, would give me some comfort at least. But I don't know, with MiHoYo's resources and everything, I'm sure that this game has quite a few more years, probably quite a few more years than I do, before it'll even get mentioned getting shut down.
They might be a threat to the base, right?
That's right. So next up, we need to figure out a way to hunt them down and take them all out in one go.
Okay. So we're hunting ethereals, got it. Same basic setup for pretty much every single quest in this. Well, other than that, for Bang Boo shenanigans, basically.
Weakling.
It's good to see that people who have invested in Honkai Impact 3rd are actually still getting new content and everything. I actually almost played Impact 3rd once. I wanted to get into it when I was still like big into Azur Lane, and then unfortunately every time I tried to open it on my phone it just wouldn't open, so... There is a timeline where, you know, I actually ended up getting, like, super into Honkai Impact 3rd, and then that would be my jumping off point into Zenless, instead of, just seeing Zenless animations being like, you know, this is cool.
Go get some rest.
Yeah. I mean, it is something to think about. How different would I have been if I had actually gotten into the game, instead of it just not working on my phone. But then, to be fair, like, I didn't have a really good phone for gaming anyways. Like, Azur Lane barely ran on my phone, honestly. And I constantly had to delete things to try and get enough room until the game just got too big.
My blade is already sheathed.
How it was for my phone for Star Rail, yeah. Understandable, like, these games just keep getting bigger and bigger, and, like, those phones just can't keep up. But that's just how it is. I would actually... I know this would also... I was able to migrate since 2.1 since Naomi gifted me a laptop. That's nice of her. Yeah. And I mean, it would be interesting, like, something I've thought about is, what if I were to develop, like, a gacha game, but, like, focused on, like, PC first? Because I know that all of these gacha games are usually designed with the idea that, mobile's gonna be the primary market, but, you know, what would be possible if they, like, focused on the PC instead?
Victory, the only option.
Like, just used like, all the extra, like, hardware and utilities that PCs have that,
Stay focused.
would be too hard to implement on mobile. But I don't know, I think probably the daily login and everything that comes, or that is expected from mobile is probably a little bit more why, why that platform is usually chosen. So maybe you would lose out a little bit too much just trying to get the, it to work on PC, basically. These are just ports, they're not even, like, specific. This game isn't even specifically designed for PC or anything. It's just, hey, we ported this to PC, you guys can play it if you want, but mobile's, like, the top one. That's why the UI looks the way it does. Alright, we took out that big, leading the pack, so the base should be safe from any ethereals for a while. Guess you could finally take a break, huh? Fortunately, no such luck. Since we've wrapped up the extermination faster than expected, Tokishiro wasted no time dumping 2 days worth of backlogged reports on me. He even had the nerve to say it was for my health, to give me some desk work so I could relax. Anyways, I don't have anything else for you to do right now. Thanks for the help, Proxy. See you next time. Yeah. Yeah, no. Like, if you've ever wondered why Zenless's UI looks the way it does, even when I'm streaming on the PC version, it's just because it's just the mobile version. Those big icons are meant to be touched on, not just basically be UI elements. And it's always just one of those things that's kind of strange to think about, like, that I am effectively, my favorite game is effectively just a mobile game. I've invested so much of my year into this so far, and, like, just a mobile game. There's nothing wrong with it, but I don't know. It's just one of those things where I was like, okay, I'll play it if I don't get Ellen, I'll stop playing, yeah. Fair enough. And I mean, I'm sure that was, like, a lot of people that were like, hey, I'll play this if I get the like, character they're touting, I'll keep playing. If you miss though, I won't. Then I gave it another chance when I saw Jane, yeah. Yeah, and I mean, to be fair, like, we get drawn into these games like Genshin, Zenless, like, even Star Rail based on the character. Like I said, the only reason I was even interested in Star Rail was because of that water dragon character I was telling you about. Now, granted, I still haven't gotten her, but, you know, I'm looking forward to the time when I actually can get a hold of one. Like, yeah, you guys play it, and that's another reason, but I don't think I would have been as interested to download it if I wasn't already kind of familiar with the characters and knew I wanted to go for a couple. Yeah. Just goes to show how powerful, like, these characters are. That we're literally picking up the game and playing it not because of, or well, initially, not because of how the game plays, but just because of we're that interested in the characters. I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's just keep going. I have 2 hours slated for this, and I think I've only hit like an hour and a half. We're just gonna keep doing this because I need to get this done. Yeah. But the problem is that since these gacha games are based on phones, like, they can only do so many genres. Like, granted, an action ARPG was not something I thought that could run on a phone, but I'm glad it does.
Rising every second. More and more devices and equipment are breaking down.
I played Genshin on a random chance, stopped playing it, and then it again once one of my friends was playing it. I was like, okay, I'll give it a try again. I mean, that's kind of the same thing with me. Someone I was friends with at the time started playing it, and they're like, hey, you should try this out. I'm like, okay, downloaded it, got to, like, the end of when you... I know exactly the point I got to. You met Venti for the first time. I completed that mission. You didn't even tell me to try it, yeah. Yeah, no, I know when I started first. Like, we were going to try together. Okay. Nice. Just to see what it is. Yeah. Well, I had someone who I was friends with at the time that was, like, actually invested. Like, they played Genshin like I currently play, like, Zenless. Like, they logged in every day. They did all the tasks, like, the events and stuff. But yeah, no, they're like, hey, went to the entire group and like, hey, you guys should try this out. So I downloaded it, I tried it out. I got to the point where I met Venti, and then I just kind of stopped because I lost interest. And I didn't even think about Genshin again until I basically met you guys, and Dragneil was playing it, and then you were playing it, and it's like, okay, well, Klee just came back out, and I got some money, so I'll invest in the gacha to try and get her. And I got her, and then ended up playing her, and that's just how it sat. Like, I've been playing it for about 4 years, and that's crazy, yeah. Well, I imagine once Zenless hits its 4-year anniversary, I'm still gonna be playing it. Like, definitely. Like, I love this game too much. Yeah, and you wouldn't think an action RPG would be good on mobile, but here we are, and it plays great.
However, the worst part is more and more pesky ethereals are emerging from areas with high ether activity, and the size of this companion hollow seems to be growing. At this rate, this hollow will connect with surrounding smaller ones and potentially become a new large hollow. That's something we cannot afford.
Yeah, it just took the right combination of animation, picking a game genre that I liked, and, like, just overall just really good characters for me to get hooked. Like, I used to not understand how people could play this much, like, of these mobile games, but now here I am, and it's kind of funny. Like, you told me, like, 4 or 5 years ago that, like, hey, you're basically going to be addicted to ain't that the irony? Yeah. If you told me 4 or 5 years ago I was going to be basically addicted to a mobile game, like, I wouldn't believed you. Like, yeah, okay, I had my brief stint with Azur Lane, but that only lasted so long. But now here I am with Zenless, and I'm way more into Zenless than I ever was into Azur Lane. Even though I do still enjoy the characters of Azur Lane, it's just I don't play it anymore.
Sounds like we should go straight to the hollow with the highest activity and let Miyabi eradicate the strongest ethereals. That's usually the go-to strategy for effectively controlling hollow expansion.
Yes, it is.
Exactly. The Recon Division has already identified the perfect target for assassination. But with the current progress on creating the carrot, there's no way we can get through the complex spatial fluctuation zone, or even find a fissure that leads to the target area.
That's where we come involved. Since we just have the best carrot, and it's called Fairy.
I mean, I need your help, Proxy.
Yep, we got you.
I'm at your disposal, Void Hunter.
Honestly, I like the effect here where, like, farther away things look black and white. Definitely very interesting. Oh. Koshimi, here's the progress report on the exploration mission. In our next phase, we're going to push deeper into the heartland of Milano. Of course, that also means we'll be stepping into more corrupted areas and facing more dangerous enemies. I'm no expert when it comes to hollow research, but radiant crystal cores you've recovered from the edge have really excited the researchers. Stop collecting crystal cores and we'll explore deeper into the region. Speaking of researchers, there's a woman from the Institute who expressed interest in joining you, Ifoshimi. She says she wants to secure survey data firsthand as soon as possible. What an elegant choice of words from the gentleman at HSL. The lady from the Institute is in fact Just little old me. There's no need to worry about my age. This old lady has explored plenty of hollows in her time. I've always been a big believer in field expeditions, you see. Go ahead and do what you need, Foshimi. I'll assist you the best I can as a researcher. So there you have it. Anne here has entrusted herself to your care, officer. I guess I just grab that one. Yeah. With my own game development stuff, maybe I should start trying to develop using a controller instead of using mouse and keyboard controls. I'll have to see about Godot if I can control map controller stuff. That might make my development process a little bit easier, so I can kind of keep what I want to do under wraps. Or under control, I should say. Because feature creep is something I do struggle with. That's why I haven't really made much big progress yet. You smell the dense ether in the air. Foul irradiant stench mixed in with it. Ether concentration really has increased. How are you holding up, Anne? I'm fine. A strong constitution is a researcher's greatest asset, and my ether aptitude score is quite high. If I were 10 years younger, I'd probably have joined the HSL myself, huh? Going to be honest, I never really got into ARPGs, but playing the recent ARPG games like ARPG games like Zenless, Dark Souls, Final Fantasy VII Remake, and Final Fantasy 15, I can appreciate the action RPG genre. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, ARPGs are a tricky bunch to actually tackle. We don't talk about the ERPGs by mistake, that's okay. They're a difficult group to tackle because of the fact that they kind of get split into two things. You got your, like, Dark Souls RPGs, where it's like a traditional, like, pen and paper RPG with like just action elements into it, which is fine. But then you have your Path of Exiles and your Zenlesses, where it's more like loot grindathon with action like action gameplay, basically. Because this is more Path of X, or I won't say, you don't know, then you know, but if not, then you're too young. Yeah. Yeah, that is true. But yeah, no, like, this is more Path of Exile than it is Dark Souls. Like, the whole entire disk drive system is effectively just the loot system from one of those kind of games. But yeah, I mean, it's fun, and I like those kind of grindathon games, and that's why I like this so much, because, like I said, like, one of my favorite genres, so the fact that there's a gacha game of it, like, I'm just ecstatic to have it, because it's fun. You can see the effects of corruption in this heartland are far more severe. Brain distortions are becoming increasingly common. Thankfully, the Institute and those HSO kids have already deployed a bunch of ether disruptors here. Those are Ether Technology Division's new toys. You've used them in the Edge already, right? I've heard that Technician Bangbu next to you is quite skilled at operating these disruptors. With that in mind, I'll leave the upcoming exploration to you two here. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you. Yeah, no, I'm sure that that's part of the reason why I play so much Zenless is just because of the fact that it's a game genre I'm interested in. Ether Disruptor Probe Beta 1, also known as the Ether Beam Disruptor, generates precise laser beams by stimulating ether crystals. These laser beams then interfere with the ether fields between designated nodes. I'll skip all the complex technical explanations. In short, just fine-tune the laser beams and connect the disruptors with light. That's the gist of it. Intelligence. Ether impulse disruptors can influence ether activity using beam. Strategy. Adjust the angle of the ether beam to connect the pathways. Hardware analysis complete. Visual operation interface is ready. Oh, okay. Interesting. Damn, I said, that Zenless is, like, more Path of Exile, but this one's trying to be more this entire event's trying to be more Legend of Zelda. I swear. But I always appreciate all the cool stuff they've done with events in this game, I have to say. My favorite will, I mean, I won't say will always be, but like my favorite currently still is the wider one, like the beat 'em up they did with him. I think that was an absolutely wonderful event, and it just showed like the kind of level of creativity they can do with this game. And I mean, I kind of wish that if like that game mode was permanent, because I don't know if they'll ever do reruns of those kind of things, but I mean, I hope so. I want to do it again. Like, just take out Cheesetopia and replace it with the like arcade beat 'em up from Lighter's event. How come these two aren't back yet? Must be another rare sample that they just had to chase after. Chief Oshimi, our squad is currently helping in their exploration mission. The operation going smoothly? It's going relatively smoothly, but one of our members went out with a researcher to collect samples and hasn't returned yet. If they don't get back soon, we won't be able to withdraw before the Holo operation's critical time limit. Just about to dispatch a squad to go look for them, but we're short on hands for this urgent mission. They still need some members to stay behind and guard the Institute's team. Understood. I'll rescue any trapped or missing personnel as I go. That would be great. Yeah. But yeah, I think some of the relics, or some of the events here are actually very, very good. So that said, there are ones like Arpeggio's Fault where I think they're just a complete miss. Hello? Oh, do I have to keep exploring first and then I'm allowed to do this, or is it just bugging out? It was just bugging out. I get down there. Hiroshima, I know if I waited patiently, you'd make a heroic entrance. Sorry, but this guy, this researcher, insists on taking the samples down there. With just the two of us, we can't possibly handle the ethereals along the way. This guy, this researcher, insisted on waiting here, saying we'd either wait for the ethereals to die naturally or for your arrival. We're almost out of time for being in the Holo. Hiroshima, there are critical samples down there. Guards of the Irradiant Core are essential to our research. Skip the details, I'm all too familiar with this sort of reckless request from you. Make sure you don't turn into ethereals before I get back. Interesting. So it's actually like a thing where you have to destroy the boxes here, otherwise you can't progress. Nice. A neat little detail. Down there. Oh, it brought it further down. My bad. I thought I had to come back up here. Oh, I see. I don't know how I keep doing that like stinger thing with Miyabi. It's not helping the Devil May Cry comparison that she literally has like a stinger. And I don't even know what's causing it. There we go. There's another one. Whatever she has it every so often, I don't know.
Over. No room for me.
Your resistance is futile.
Yeah. I do hope that they introduce, like, I think it would be interesting to have like a multi-element character. I know Genshin doesn't have one either, but I think it would be kind of cool. Like, I know technically all characters are multi-element because they're physical in whatever element they have listed, but, like, still. Like, make a fire electricity character, or like a fire ether character, or something like that.
Awaken.
It would be very, very fun. I mean, granted, it would be a little bit difficult to build around, but I would be interested to see what you could possibly do with it. Because don't get me wrong, I understand mono elemental's like very nice and all, but yeah, I think it'd be cool. Like, and I'm not saying like just make an anomaly character. Like I'm sure that would be the go-to like method of doing that. But make a DPS that's like can switch in between, or not even switch, but like maybe their basic attacks are like lightning, and then their EX lets them, or here's my idea. Like a DPS character that their basic attacks do like lightning damage and apply a mark, and then when you use their EX, it would consume that mark and basically do extra fire damage. I understand what you're saying, but I feel like that might be a bit complicated. I know. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't expect them to ever actually do that, but I think could be kind of fun. Here you go. I got what you need. Praise be, Miss Miyabi. We're one step closer to uncovering the truth behind the irradiant phenomenon. Please make sure to bring this lively researcher back to the base safely. Thank you. My duty. But yeah, no, I understand that implementing something like that would actually be quite difficult. It's one of those things, if they ever could figure out how to do it, like, that would actually be, I think that would actually be very interesting. Like, even if the character is just, like, kind of like a novelty character. So I think it would be, just be fun to mess around with. Yep. Huh. It's just something I thought was interesting, that's all. Disruptor isn't working properly. I suspect the carrot data is outdated. Inevitable considering these devices were pre-deployed, though. Ether Disruptor relies on carrot data to function. Provides spatial topology data that serves as a Bangbu's navigation map in the disruptors. There I go again with the complex technical jargon. I'll stop there. The Bangbu workbench next to the disruptor should have the latest carrot master data for this area. Find a way to retrieve it. Yep. Well, Eos, it's time for your specialty here. Alright, time to play more Super Eos 3D Land. I don't know if that's how I was actually supposed to get that, but you know what? It's what we did. No, I think I might have actually, we were supposed to go this way, but either way. I don't know why they decided to make... This game is like half event and like... stuff. I pressed X to try and dive, by the way, that's my bad. It's like half, like, serious story stuff about me being, like, combat and stuff, and then the other half is just 3D platformer. But that said, this was, 3D platformer bit was actually one of the, like, major announcements that they had for 1.4. I could have swore this was, like, a lot of people thought this was going to be a part of the story somehow, but I don't think there actually is anything in the main story with using this. It would help if I would actually pay attention to what I'm doing and stop falling off. Well, I need Denny's anyway, so I will gladly take all of them if I can. I know, this reminds me heavily of Mario 3D World. Which, to be fair, is a game that I actually really enjoyed with what little time I got to play it. I never owned the game myself, but got to try it out a couple times. Seemed really fun. Why is there bouncy balls? Oh. Supposed to be like a thing I'm supposed to figure out? I made the joke, but this really is just like Mario game with Eos instead. Yep. I will take my extra Denny's and be happy about it. I don't know. Watching Eos run always cracks me up. Oh. Down there, so that means more Denny's. Yep. More Denny's than even Nicole would. That's just because I have characters to upgrade. Cool. I still need to find the whatever crystal is going to be in this map. Unless there isn't one. Oop. Oh, there it is. Alright. This is so adorable. I started playing this game for the waifus and I stayed for the Bangbus because they're just too cute. I love them. Really want a not even specifically of Eos, I just want a Bangbu plushie at some point. Just so cute. Think about which one I'd want. I kind of would want a, I'd either want or Agent Gulliver or Officer Kiwi, honestly. Like, I know the obvious answer is, like, Eos, because that's the one we see the most in play as, but, like, I kind of want one of the, either the PubSec one or the, Section 6 one. Just because I like the ones that are wearing, like, little outfits. Yeah, like, Sharkboo is cute as well, but, like, I don't know. I like the ones more where they're, like, actually, like, wearing outfits, like Butler Boo, the ones I previously mentioned. Even Batty Boo, to some extent. He's wearing, like, a little, Hollow Raider outfit, and that looks cute as well. Default showing me, you've noticed it too, right? The strong ether fluctuations on the platform above. There's probably a tough ethereal up there. You might even find an irradiant crystal core there. That would be an unexpected bonus. Leave it to me. Troublesome enemies are exactly the kind of evil that must be eradicated. What is it? So after I'm done with this exploration, I'm probably going to end out. Starting to get to that point. I hear snoring in the room next to me, and I don't want to super loud if someone's trying to sleep. Effective. Okay. Weird, it kept like letting me do it and then spitting me out.
Weakling.
Yes, very difficult combat encounter. I came in, I used one attack, and I get to move on. Oh, okay, so there's the spatial Fisher. This is probably the boss. Oh, I see, it's you.
No room for mercy.
Resistance is futile.
My blade is already sheathed. Weakling.
You see now he's taking a lot of damage. I'm being super reckless with her.
It's over.
Go for her ult. I think this is probably going to be like the final combat encounter anyway, so I can just kind of pop ults here and get it done.
My blade is already.
Yep, there we go. Okay, cool.
A message from Yanagi. After eliminating the target, the Hollow's expansion quickly slowed down. If it weren't for you, Proxy, there'd be no other way to get this assassination done. Expectations can be a heavy burden. Though it may sound presumptuous, I have a feeling that you'll always be able to meet my expectations.
Well, hey, that's our job, Miyabi, so I would hope so.
Without a blade like you, Miss Miyabi, a proxy like me would essentially be useless. But your role as a blade or weapon is just that. An expectation of what you should be, right?
Oh, okay. Oh, just wait, completely off script there. No, I think they might have changed the dialogue a little bit. The line getting recorded and added.
You've been wielding yourself as the blade of HSO in New Eridu. Sure, a warrior doesn't worry about their next attack shattering their blade. But beyond being a blade and a void hunter, you're still flesh and blood.
It seems you have a soft side too. But don't worry about this blade snapping from overuse. After all, I have Yanagi and the others, my father, and you. You all are the sheath that supports me.
So, about the photos Soichiro showed me at your place.
All right, Proxy. If Yanagi were here, she would remind us that we're still on a mission.
That's their way to divert attention, Miyabi. Good job.
Right now, the priority isn't to comfort me, but to put an end to the disaster that's still wreaking havoc, right?
Yep, and then we can work on the comforting later.
The operation to sever its limbs is done. Now, it's time to go for its core. Let's head back to the base first. We need to make sure we're fully prepared before advancing toward the core of evil in the sky.
Cool. And we got another crystal core, so we got like 3 here. Intense ether fluctuations. They are definitely in a radiant crystal core. Yeah, in areas where powerful ethereals are active, there's a high chance of finding these highly concentrated ether deposits. Or rather, it's these ultra-dense ether crystals that are giving rise to powerful ether. Definitely peculiar. I don't know if it's the result of the irradiant effect combined with excessively intense ether energy fluctuations, or my blade Talus is resonating. It's just like when it lost control back in the hall. Are you okay, Chief Oshimi? I'm fine. My mastery over Talus is greater than before. Restlessness no longer fills me with a sense of foreboding. Still, it's best not to stir up any unnecessary trouble. Let's return to base as quickly as possible. Oshimi, thanks to you, the Institute now has the valuable irradiant crystal core for its reason. Notice that special weapon of yours seems to resonate with the irradiant crystal core. The crystal stimulates ether activity and has a notably high energy density. It explains the reaction in the ether slaying katana. You needn't worry. Alright. Captain Izumi asked me to tell you to rest up before the next operation. For the captain himself, seems he's leading a team to explore the core in person. We'll carve a path to the area closest to the core so Chief Oshimi can enter the battlefield, he said. He was very serious. I guess you're really respected in HSO, Gibby. Comrades in arms, we stand as equals. No rank, no distinction. Make sure you rest sure to rest and prepare your gear before the next operation. Okay. Nice. All right. Well, that's gonna be it for me. I'll claim all my stuff and everything sorted out, and then head out. First off, got another 4 levels here, so I'm just gonna dump them all in the baby. Go. Sit. Ooh. Ooh. Cool. Do I have another thing claim here? Nope. Okay. Cool. Hey, we actually did get some battle pass levels here. And yep, that's it. I don't have enough for another 10 pulls, so alright. Well, that's gonna be it for me. It's been incredibly fun, but I only intended to stream for like 2 hours today. So, I will see you guys later. Bye, thank you for coming. Right out to anyone? I might not. Yeah, no one on my friend list is really streaming, so I think I'm just gonna kind of head out here. Yep. Later. Alright, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, thank you for coming.